Today's review is going to be on the later days grower with a strain called Sin Mints. It's a hybrid. Great percentage of THC, though THC is not everything. It's merely one factor in a conglomerate of different um, joyful components of the flower, the cannabis flower. Let's try it. Yeah. Mhm. I tend to go for a hybrid or sativa over the indica because I like to have more energy than that indica brings. But yeah, uh, that hybrid is mostly my thing. It's like a cross between the both of them. The hybrid is a cross between the indica and the sativa. I like it. It treats me right. Let me see what the THC is on this half ounce that I showed at the beginning of the video. The THC is 26 point. I don't know what happened to the sticker. Around 26% for the Sin Mints. I preferably like champagne and with my reefer, or I like uh, I like Red Stripe. I like good beers too. I just put it that way. Good beers and mostly champagne. But if not champagne, it got to be a great beer. Um, it pairs well with the feeling I like to arrive at. But I'm a mostly I would say a smoker over a drinker. Very smooth, uh, very smooth. As wrinkled as that bag is, you can tell that I'd have been in it before this video. Though from now on, I'll tend to crack them fresh open. Crack it open fresh for the audience. um, uh, we come a long way in this country to be able to and to enjoy things that aren't exactly doing anybody else no harm or people harm. Period. Really, um, we just come a long way. It's a lot of things we get to enjoy. I love it. One thing I notice about some of this flour is a lot of it is has a dry point. Like they got a got a computerized point in which they dry and everything, and that drying process or whatever you want to call it, it's got it dry where mostly, if you notice, it doesn't extinguish itself. Like if you talking and conversating, you kick in and parlaying, and you look up and be like, hold on, this still burning. It's still burning. It'll be burning 2 or 3 minutes without you even hitting it. When I remember the good stuff went out a lot of times when you wasn't activating it. It went out. It's like what I want to say to the dispensaries is after I hit after I test this. What I want to say to the dispensaries is y'all can make stuff drier. I mean, the dry point where y'all think is optimal for burning. But if you go to the point where it takes away the characteristics of whatever you done grew, like some stuff is some sticky icky was it was if you wasn't hitting it, it was going out. Don't take away the characteristics of the plant on how it naturally smoke. Don't take away how it smokes, getting it to that certain dryness. I know y'all can do anything y'all want to do, but why take it to the point of dry where it burn like hay? It should burn how that plant burns. It shouldn't burn like hay. I remember used to have to break stuff up really good, or it'll clump up and you have to really burn the hell up. You can't take away the don't take away the characteristics of each plant and make them all burn the same, and because they all the same level of dryness and all of that. Take throw a couple of them computers in the garbage when it comes to that. I usually like a big lighter, but they didn't have any, so I had to go for the whatever this is. But it's all good. It's all good. All these companies, I only ran into I haven't ran into too many disappointments, but stuff still deserves a review because everything is not the same and everybody don't have the same standards and a lot of other stuff. I've been around for endo they called it endo. I missed a lot of stuff um, from like early on in my life, but I was supposed to. I was supposed to. I was supposed to. Been a minute. Been a minute. I've been busy going for the gusto. You know, this is not no bug bed. Everything you can call it different names and all of that. I want growers to show me that they distinctly like are letting whatever that kind that they want to grow shine to its greatest potential. I wanna run into some flower that make me say, "Nah, I don't care about. I don't. What is? How much is that? When you run into something that make you say, you know what? Shit, I need all of that I can right now. I don't know if I'm gonna bump into that again. That's the feeling. What you run it, what you experience should have you feeling. You know what? Shit, I should have got all of that. Not all of it. I should have got more of that. Cause I can't bear to see that not be around me. I wanna see some flower that make me say that. Later days, Sid Bits. Uh, and all the rest of the growers. But I'm mentioning them today because today I'm I'm uh I'm enjoying their product, which is which is cool, which is pretty cool. And nice taste is clean. But like I said, I wanna I wanna experience the top of the top. Or maybe it's because this is Ohio. I don't know what it is. What is it? Because we know the kings of the we know the kings of the smoke. The kings of the smoke is uh, as I might be I might some might say I don't know what I'm talking about, but all I could ever remember was California. All I could ever remember was California, and I'd have looked at like those different TV shows that featured different shops there. That stuff looks exquisite. Now they prices. Some of that stuff was a little. Well, it was for TV. They was showing stuff probably to more like more affluent rich people like boxes and stuff like that. But or somebody that just saved up and want the best of the best for their birthday. You can't call nothing in this world or know where anything is going to come from. That's the exciting part about sales to me, but I ain't about to get into that. But I love not knowing who's going to be a buyer. But I don't know how I got there, but I guess I needed to say that or something. Yeah, but Cali, maybe Colorado, because they fly enough to care with all the mountains around there. They fly enough to care. Uh, and that's it. That's where I would like to personally go and get some, and maybe uh, I heard about Uncle Ike's. I heard about Uncle Ike's, but those levels need to come to my town. People always leave it a week. They're always giving their business a weakness. They're always giving it a weakness. Yeah, I do the work good, but um, I can never get there on time and put in a full day's work until a job is done consistently. That's a big flaw, motherfucker. That's a big flaw. But I do the work good. Yeah, but I do the work good. I'm supposed to big up. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't be zooted, but I'm supposed to just, oh, this was the most wonderful. Uh, I'm talking about the game and the game of life in general. Never mind that. way they, what I really need to say is the way they do things here. I want them to step. I want them to. I'm not saying nothing about. I'm not slighting nothing about nothing, including what's in my hand. I'm saying um, they got to go to the lengths of the world's greatest connoisseurs everywhere that's in charge of um, dispensaries even having anything. Period. Or either that, or somebody from a big town that knows how to knock people's socks all the way off on some old shit. I don't even care about my budget. In other words, they're going to make sure they have what pleases them and not count that out the plan. If you can make it where a person can say, you know what, I skip that shit. I got to do this. If they can do that, you ain't got what you think you got. You ain't got what you think you got. Somebody come here from a big town and put it down they way. I'm talking about one of them nice ass nasty Cali shops, or one of them Ikes, or somebody from Colorado that's showing the hell out with that fruit. Come out here and be allowed to do it they way like they do it there. Because these people these dispensaries are a little relaxed. Do it the way they do it in that big town here with that standard. It's over with. It's over with. That which that that'll put them back on their toes. I know if I went to a dispensary in California, everything is not the same level of dryness. Whereas I'm like this, but you know what I'm saying. Stuff be dry. It be dry as a bone, and it burns where no, I don't be dry as a bone. I ain't gonna say dry as a bone. I'm gonna say it burns where it doesn't go out. It just continuously burns. Some people say that's the perfect dryness. No, everything smoke different. It got a different name, or call all this stuff the same name. If it's not gonna smoke any different, call it the same name. Quit making up all these names and call it one name. If that's the case. Yep. They got different names and smoke the same. How you got different names and smoke the same? Dump ashes in the Versace game with the cheap ass lighter. I get with my friends to make the heights tighter. I know folks locked down, but I never been a kiter. I ain't talking about what do the job. I'm talking about I'm talking about um because if your brain ain't fried, anything you'd be surprised what'll do the job. I'm talking about I'm talking about euphoria. I'm talking about paradise. Folks with that real paradise, all the way to the point of paradise. If they if they come with they game, with they A game like they do, That's what get all. That's what gonna get all the money. To then, everybody can be relaxed with the same old dryness. And I ain't saying that. I don't say that I don't be enjoying myself. I do. But that factoryness over letting this stuff shine a little more than that and smoke the way it smoke. Nah. Somebody come with that A game. It's ugly. It's ugly. Ugly. Oh, this what it is here? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, might as well been the last shit. Blaze just like it. Smoke used to blow. People had some haze from back in the day. Blow out some smoke. If you blew the smoke out right here, the smoke stayed. The smoke was right here. Stayed where the hell you blew it out at, and it's laid there. Oh, that was the characteristic of the New York, the haze from New York. It was so thick and far. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't get thin. It stayed where it was like a cloud in the sky. And you blew out some more, and that stayed where it was like a cloud in the sky. Like what the? But that was the characteristics of that. They didn't took away the characteristics in this town. They didn't took away the characteristics of whatever it is the flower that a person is experiencing. It should be you got to have the characteristics with it. I know they want to be factories, but nah, you all this shit dry and this stopped burning, but that's this part of this bag. I don't a lot of it. Yeah, it does not need to um be done like that. You don't need to do that. Everything is different. So when something was called a name, it was really that. Not saying this ain't, but you the mess out of the bud. I'm talking about all of them. Everything burning the same and all this old stuff. Uh, Come on now. I put it out. Then lit it back up. Versace. The Versace ashtray. Hell yeah. With the Gucci flask. With the Gucci flask. Shiny as a brand new penny. Serial numbers on her. Yes, circa 70s. Circa 1970s. Circa 1970s. A shining beacon. would I get any of the stuff that I just mentioned that I have to get in my town again? Yes. What else am I gonna do? But I'm speaking on something that need room for improvement. Put the characteristics back in this shit. Oh, this called what? Oh, it tastes like that. Oh. Same dry, same whatever. Oh, hell no. Cream Kush used to crush up and feel like you got lotion between your fingers, but the buds was durable. In other words, not where you can mistreat them, but you would think how creamy the cream Kush uh, felt like lotion between your fingers. You would think the buds would be delicate enough to turn into shake, but that wasn't it. The buds stayed buds till you did that, till you crushed them, and they turned into like lotion. Those are characteristics. Characteristics need to be left alone. I know y'all got a mean game, but that's the flaw of of the flower in this town. And if somebody solves that puzzle, they solved the puzzle. Yep, they solved the puzzle. When it comes to this, because who care the most get all the money. You would think it was the tough guy who care the most get all the money. But you would think it was the tough guy. Later days, segments. Later days, segments. 26 point. Excuse my not my slight to my professionalism, and I do not see the rest uh, of the THC. Either that, I'm just being lazy. I ain't looking for it. First part say 26, 26 THC. No, I have better examples by keeping my bags open and, I mean, keeping my bags um, unused. Period. Till so I can see all my information. I don't know what I did with this, but 26 THC. I would definitely revisit another half ounce of that. That concludes my review of Later Days Sentiments strain.